The warning engine management system faulty in a Peugeot 207 may mean a couple of things, but it's very often tightly connected with the cooling system problems. The message will be displayed on the information screen, and you need to pay attention to other symptoms that you have. For example, if the coolant temperature gauge shows overheating, the engine may be too hot, and this triggers the warning. Or if you have the check engine light, there will be codes sitting in the ECU, and they may be triggered by oxygen sensor issues, throttle body problems, clogged injectors, and misfiring engine, etc. So there are several things you may do on your own before you pay a lot of money for inspections and repairs. First of all, check if the thermostat works properly. When you start the car in the morning, the main radiator should remain cold for 10 or 15 minutes. Only when the engine temperature is close to normal working temperature, the radiator should get hot. If it's warm after 3 minutes, the thermostat is stuck open and needs to be replaced. If the radiator stays cold at all times, the thermostat is stuck closed and needs to be replaced. Also, the fan relay is a very common fault for the 207. This relay has bad soldering inside and it will need to be replaced if you have trouble codes pointing at the fan. Of course, it also makes sense to check all the fuses connected with the cooling fan. Then, if you have low coolant, it's very likely that the engine management system faulty warning is triggered by the coolant leak. It may be an external leak or an internal leak inside the engine. So if you need to top up the coolant from time to time, you should learn where this coolant leaks out and how you can fix it. These Peugeot engines are extremely sensitive to all cooling related things. One more thing I would try is to look at the ECU and its connector. It's not that uncommon for these cars to have a corroded connector or a broken wire in the ECU harness, which will lead to this engine management system faulty warning. If you spot such corrosion, you may clean it, or better take your Peugeot to a good car electrician and let them deal with this. If you can't find anything that's obviously wrong, you should get the vehicle scanned by DAG-Box or Lexia software, or with the high-end scanner compatible with the 207 model. The codes you will get will narrow down the culprit, otherwise you will be replacing one part after another and throwing your money down the drain.